our lesson from Friday is a hard lesson. And as Raylan noticed, this is actually what 3rd and 4th graders do. But in our new math curriculum, they want you 2nd graders to work harder, and they want us to push you so that you become smarter in math. And so some of the stuff that we're doing is hard 3rd, 4th grade level stuff, but they want us to do it as 2nd graders, okay? So what we're gonna do is we are gonna review how to subtract with borrowing 2 times. So we're gonna borrow from the tens, and we're gonna borrow from the hundreds. So we're gonna watch half of this video. It says it's 7 minutes long, but we're not gonna watch the whole thing. We're only gonna watch half of it, the first problem with Robo, okay? All right, so watching and learning. I don't want anyone's working on their math yet. I'm not taking questions now.
Huh. Oh, hey guys, I wanted to play basketball.
Just a second, I'm gonna turn him up a tad.
He's kind of shaky.
Borrowing my basketball. I tried bouncing rocks, but as you can see, it just does not work. I am going to see if he is done with my basketball. Why don't you guys learn about borrowing and subtraction while I go get the ball? We're going to practice subtraction. Do you remember an important rule about subtraction? In subtraction problems like this, the order of the digits matters. 6 minus 2 is 4, but 2 minus 6 is not 4. Subtraction is not like addition, so let's keep that in mind and tackle a tough problem, subtracting with multi-digit numbers. We're going to subtract 756 minus 478. Both numbers have 3 digits. Let's look at their place value to get a better understanding before we start subtracting. This is our place value house. This helps us see the value of each number. Our first number has a 6 in the ones place, 5 in the tens place, and 7 in the hundreds place. Our second number has an 8 in the ones place, 7 in the tens place, 4 in the hundreds place. Notice how each place in the house only has 1 digit? That's really important. Only 1 digit can fit in each room of our place value house. To subtract these numbers, we need to stack them so each place value matches directly above and below each other. See how each place value is directly above or below each other? The ones place on top is directly over the ones place directly underneath it. Same goes for the tens and hundreds. Now draw a line under the bottom number, and the area below the line is where we will write the difference, which is the solution to the subtraction problem. When we subtract, we always start with the ones column and then move to the left. I know that might seem a little funny since we read left to right, but in math, we subtract beginning with the place value on the right and then move to the left. Let's start subtracting with the ones place. 6 minus 8. We can't take away 8 ones from 6 because I don't have enough ones to do so. This means we are going to have to borrow from the next column over. Just like my friend borrowed my basketball, we will borrow from the neighbor next to it. Remember, the 5 in the tens column means we have 5 sets of 10. We need to borrow 1 set of 10. Cross out the 5 and write 4 above it to show we are borrowing 1 set of 10. Now we need to add this 1 set of 10 to the ones column. This means we have 6 plus 10 is 16, and now we have enough to subtract. 16 minus 8 is 8, so we write 8 in the ones column below the line. Next, we subtract the tens column. Notice we only have 4 tens in the top number because we had to borrow some from before. We need to take 4 minus 7. We don't have enough tens in the top number to subtract or take away 7. So this is where we need to borrow again from the next column to the left. The 7 means we have 7 hundreds or 7 sets of 100. We need to borrow 1 of those sets and move them to the right. Cross out the 7 and write 6 to show we borrowed 1, and then write a 1 in front of the 4. Now we can subtract 14 tens minus 7 tens, or we often just say 14 minus 7, which is 7. Now we are ready to subtract in the hundreds column. 6 minus 4 is 2. That one was easy. We didn't even have to borrow. There are no more places to subtract. So 756 minus 478 is 278. Great job. Let's look at another
sometimes have to borrow 2 times. Like Robo said at the beginning of the lesson, if the top number is smaller than the bottom number is bigger, we're gonna need to borrow from the neighbor next door to the left, okay? Not like reading. In reading, we go to the right, but in math, a lot of times we go to the left, okay? All right, so let's get back to our worksheet from Friday. And what I would like you to do is for today, and today only, we are going to cross off the back where it says the problem solving and brain builders. Go ahead and put a nice X through that. We're not going to do the brain builders or the problem solving today.
Not sorry, problem.
Okay, because I wanted us to really focus and get our independent practice done, okay? So everyone should X off the back. And then would you flip it back to the page where it has independent practice? And on Friday, we did the first 3 together and then we stopped. Today, we're gonna do 6 together, and I'm gonna have some of you come up here. And then the bottom 6, so these top 6 we're gonna do together. And then the bottom 6, you're gonna do on your own. So that's gonna be your work for me and Mrs. Stewart, who's in here. We'll see if you understand the concept of borrowing 2 times, okay? So,
We already did the top.
we've done
1 and 2 and 3.
We've already done that. I said that. Yeah, I've already said that. I said we already did 1, 2, and 3 on Friday. We stopped.
And I.
Now we're doing 4, 5, and 6. And I'm gonna have some friends. I'm gonna draw some sticks. Louis, you got to scoot your dust back. You can look. This is for as soon as you do 6, okay? So you gotta work with her. Okay, number 4. Rain. I want you to see if you can come up here and do this one. I know you can do this. Now, this one's really tricky, so you gotta really listen to this one. And I don't know why they do this tricky one here, but we will do it. So 702 minus 211. So Rain. Oh, I guess it's not as tricky as I was thinking. All right, 2 minus 1 is 1. Rain goes over. Good. Okay, stop there, Rain. You did it correctly. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Then he noticed that you can't do 0 minus 1. So you went to the hundreds and borrowed. All right. Okay. Can you let them try to do it? Because you didn't even give them a chance to do that, Mason. Okay, Mason, I want you to sit down unless it's your turn to come up. Okay? Because you didn't even give them a chance to do it. So, Rain said 2 minus 1 is 1. Then he noticed bigger bottom, better borrow. Because it's a 0 and you want to take 1 away. So he went over to the neighbor, the 7 in the hundreds. He took 1 away, so that becomes a 6. And now that 0 becomes a 10.
What?
Now you can do 10 minus 1, which is 9. And 6 minus 2 is 4. He did that perfect. Good job, Rain.
Mr. Murphy, why on top it's 610? Okay.
I'll be right back. Okay, Mason, did you cross off and do what Rain did? You were so worried about the B. Do you have this done like Rain does? Check your paper. Mrs. Murphy must see this work. I must see that work so that I know that you're understanding how to borrow 2 times.
Can I go down? Can I go down to have with Mrs. Stewart? And then after we're done with these 6, I cannot.
I'll think about it and see how hard you work in here. Okay. All right. Now the next one, number 5. we have 884, and we're gonna take away 197. I'm gonna see if Ingrid, you wanna come up here and give it a try, Ingrid?
Ooh, good choice.
So Ingrid's gonna start in the ones column first. 4 minus 7, Ingrid, can you do that? Bigger bottom, better barrel. Good job. So she put a B there, because a lot of you like to put that B there, which is good to remember that you need to borrow. Excellent, Ingrid. So stop. She went borrowed, the 8 becomes a 7. She moved 10 over there. The 4 plus 10 equals 14. Excellent, Ingrid. Now you can subtract 14 minus 7. Yeah, because 7 plus 7 is 14. So 14 minus 7 is 7. Now, Ingrid, go to the tens column. 7 minus 9.
It's a double number.
You have 7 candy bars, Mrs. Murphy wants 9. Can you do that? Bigger bottom.
Better borrow.
So we have to borrow again. So she's gonna go over to the hundreds, take 1 away. The 8 becomes a 7. Now, we have to move that 10 over here. So Ingrid, we already have a 7. 7 plus 10 is 17. So just put a 1 in front of that 7. Because you're adding just 10. So now, Ingrid, 17 minus 9. Can anybody help her out?
8.
What do you guys think?
7.
8.
8.
8.
So 9 plus 9 equals.
Good job. 9 plus 8 is 17. John, you know
I
your
already
math.
got this.
Good job. Now, Ingrid, go to the hundreds. 7 minus 1. 657. Good job, Ingrid. Okay, make sure you show Mrs. Murphy this work here. I want to see that work.
I'm putting arrows. If you don't show her at 7.
Yeah, if you don't show me the work, that means I don't know if you're doing it right and if you're understanding it. Okay, number 6 has 632, and we're going to take away 444.
I want to do this. I want to do it.
Riley.
Yay. Oh, you're right. I just missed the count.
Okay, Riley.
Yeah,
2 minus 4.
what time is it? What time is it?
You have 2 candy bars. Mrs. Murphy wants to take 4 away.
Big bottle, big bottle.
You have 2 candy bars, but I want 4. Bigger bottom.
Better borrow. Miss Murphy,
Up here,
do you have to fit the bee?
you don't have to put the B, but it might help you.
Yeah, now to write the bee.
Okay, your tooth still hurts. All right, now, Aria, you're gonna go borrow from the neighbor. I'm sorry, Briley, you're gonna go borrow from the neighbor the 3. You're gonna cross off the 3. The 3 becomes a 2. And then you're gonna move the 10 over here. So 10 plus 2 is 12. Good job. Now, Aria, 12 minus 4, you can do that. Say 12 and come back 4. Briley, I mean. I'm sorry, Briley. 12, take 4 away.
That's
12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
Riley has. It's 8, Riley.
Okay. Now, the second column has 2 minus 4. Can you do that, Briley? Bigger bottom. Good job. So now, she's going to go over to the hundreds. And she's got to borrow. So the cross off the 6. And now the 6 becomes a 5. And then we're going to move that 10 over here. So if you have 2 plus 10, what is that?
I have a juice box like
12. So put a 1 in front of there.
We'll throw it away.
12 minus 4. We just did that over there. What's 12 minus 4? Oh, you wrote the wrong number, honey. I think you, didn't you say 8? I think you're set.
Yeah.
But you wrote good. 12 minus 4 again is what? 8. 5 minus 4 in the hundreds, what would that be?
13. Cause the 3.
No, because we borrowed. Oh yeah.
Yeah. How does it
5 minus 4.
1.
1. 188. Okay, Miss Chambers, first you quiet the here and go line up to the workout side.
Upper level 100.
Okay. All right, does everybody have this? We're gonna go on to the next 3. We're gonna do the next 3 together. Lewis, I don't wanna see you playing with that. I already took John's away. If I see you playing with that, it's gonna be taken away until the end of the day. Okay, number 7. We have 485 minus 296. Let's have Corla. Would you come up here and give this a try? You can do it. I can help you if you need help though. All right, Corla. Corla's gonna start in the ones column. Corla, subtract going down. 5 minus 6. What do you think, Corla?
Mostly.
Don't sit. Raise your hand if you need something. Yes, we can.
You can put the bucket. This bucket is right here.
I can, but it falls off.
We're gonna take down now.
All right. 5 minus 6. Can you do that, Corla? Bigger bottom. So good job. She's gonna put a B there to help remind her she needs to go borrow because that bottom is bigger. She's gonna go to the neighbor, the 8 to the 10s, and she's gonna take away a 10. So what does it become? 7. Good job. Cross off the 8 and make that a 7. Now move that 10 over here. The 5 now becomes a what? 15. You're right. So
Song she said 5.
nope, she said 15. Now, Corla, you can do 15 minus 6. Oh. Not quite 8, honey. Well, Mrs. Murphy knows 15 minus 5 is 10, so 15 minus 6 would be 1 more. What's 1 more past 10 going backwards? 10, 9, right?
No.
9. So 15 minus 6 is 9. Then we're going to go to the tens column. 7 minus 9. Can you do that? Bigger bottom.
Bigger bottom.
So she's going to go over to the 4. And she's going to cross off the 4 in the hundreds. And now there's only going to be 3 hundreds left. I love how small you're writing. Then she's got to move that 10 over there.
Can we see?
So she's got, she'll move in a second. She's got 7 tens plus 10 more. What's 10 plus 7? 17. So just put a 1 in front of it. Good. Now 17 minus 9.
1.
This is where we need to know our math facts. 17 minus 9.
Oh.
Can you guys help her out? What is it?
7.
8.
8. Okay. That's because 8 plus 8.
Good job. 3 minus 2 is what? 1. 189. You got it.
Only if it was a 7. And it'll be 1, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, my only other friend left in here was Libby, so I'm gonna leave Libby out, so she'll have a turn sometime, just not now, she's gone. And then of course my remote learner sticks, so let's put everybody back in. And we'll do these last 2 together, and then the last 6 we want you to do on your own, because I wanna check to see if you're understanding the concept of borrowing 2 times. All right, number 8 has 357 minus 169. How about Ellie? You are in here. You want to give it a try, Ellie?
Okay. Yes.
All right. 7 minus 9, Ellie. job, bigger bottom, better borrow. She went borrowed from the 5, it becomes a 4. And then she moved the 10 over, the 7 becomes 17. Now 17 minus 9, Ellie.
8.
It's okay.
I don't know.
Just erase it, just like, oh, try it again. It's picky, try your palm again.
I can help her.
No, let her try it. She can do it. Ellie, try it again.
See,
There you go.
there's a red spot right here. Ellie, can you please move? I can't see.
Who?
Ellie.
No, she can't move. Let her finish it and then she'll move, okay? Okay, 17 minus 9, Ellie. No. 8. Good job. 4 minus 6. Cannot do that, so she's gonna borrow. Good job. That 3, can you cross off that 3 though? Cross off 3. Now, she crossed off the 3, it becomes a 2, and that 4 becomes a 14. Now 14 minus 6 is 8, and 2 minus 1 is 1. 188. It's close, not quite exactly the same. This is 189. Okay, all right, one more together.
Yeah, Mrs. Murphy.
600.
The top one, John.
Oh, I see up there at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, 625 minus 438. Carson's not here. Brooklyn's not in here. Wyatt is though. Wyatt, come up here.
What is though?
Wyatt, put your mask over there. All right, Wyatt. Good job. Bigger bottom, better borrow. 15 minus 8. Good job. And then, wait, Wyatt, 2 minus 3. Stop and think about that again. Isn't that a bigger bottom? Yeah, bigger bottom.
Better
Better
borrow.
borrow.
Mrs. Murphy, is the top one a 2 or a 7?
It's a 2. Because this doesn't go to a 5. It goes down from a 3 to a 2.
No, Boo.
No, I know, but we can't make our numbers perfect on the Clever Touch. Just use your brain and think. Can't be a 5, that wouldn't make sense.
We can't subtract.
Cannot subtract that. Better borrow. So cross off the 6. The 6 becomes a 5.
That just looks like it's connected.
Okay. Cross off the 6. That becomes a 5. And that 2 becomes a 12. And 12 minus 3 is 9. Excellent. And 5 minus 4. Excellent. Good job, Wyatt. Now, I want to tell you guys, show your work. It is very important up here when you are crossing off numbers and writing your numbers that you write nice and neat and small. Because sometimes you have to squeeze in that 1. And so if you write really big, you won't have room for it. And then sometimes you might miss it. Okay? So when you're writing your numbers up here, it's important. Make them small and nice and neat. Okay? All right, now, Mrs. Stewart, question?
Do you want to check the tens on that one?
Oh, yeah. Mrs. Stewart just caught a mistake. What is wrong with our 10s, Wyatt? Do you know what you did wrong? Okay, so let's look. So Wyatt went 5 minus 8, bigger bottom, better borrow. He crossed off the 2, but did he, so you took one away, Wyatt. If you take one away, how many is left? No, you have 2, take one away. 1, did you take one away? No, so everybody with your pencil, you're gonna have to erase that 2. And I know Mrs. Murphy, Wyatt, I'm gonna help you out because this is gonna be very hard to get in there. So, that should be a 1, Wyatt. And then that should actually be 11 and not 12. Thank you, Mrs. Stewart.
I actually
So
got that
now our middle number is wrong. So 11 minus 3 is 8, right?
too. Let me get that.
So make sure you fix that. So good job. Decorla, did you catch that mistake, Mrs. Stewart? Good job. Okay. All right. Now, your job is you're gonna do this on your own. You're gonna sit down. I'm just gonna walk around. Mrs. Stewart's gonna walk around. I wanna make sure you are showing me your work. When you get this done, you hand it in. Go get your dictionary. Get your dictionary done. Once your dictionary is done, then you can do the I Love to Read book cover contest. And if you have that done and handed in, you can do Freckle, AR, or Epic.